Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of eGen Solution, the podcast series. And today I'm excited to have Rupesh on the call with me. And I'm not even going to try the last name because I'm horrible at last names. I'm going to let him do that. But I'm excited to bring him on because we're going to talk about SEO and websites a little bit. And it's really kind of important that this is the key to even your social media, because if you don't have a good website, people are coming to from social media to a website and that's not looking good. That can be a problem. So you can do all the social media in the world, but your website really is important. So I'm actually going to stop here and ask Rupesh. Rupesh, how do you say your last name? Please tell me your last name.
It's Rupesh Karna.
There we go. I'm not even going to try. So I have a last name dyslexia. I know. So, but Rupesh has been actually you can go to eGen Solutions. He's been working with my website and love working with you. Appreciate your expertise. So that's why I wanted to bring you on. And just a little bit about your background. You actually, have a degree in computer information systems, and you've been doing this for 7 years, and you had an internship at a company for web development, and then you became a freelancer. And actually where we met was on Upwork, and we've had a relationship through Upwork since then, so it's been great. Hello. Thank you.
Yes, it's been a pleasure to be here.
So let me just share my screen here so we can kind of I want to show everybody your site and a little bit more about you. And I want to talk, sorry, I'm doing like 3 things at once and it never works well. There we go. And I really want to talk about web design and the thought process, because I know you work with WordPress. And can you tell me a little bit about some of the features that you really like with WordPress?
Yes, WordPress is the top and most popular framework CMS today. So there are lots of features like simplicity. Let's be on specific simplicity. WordPress is meant to be made simple. It is built to be simple and flexibility. And it's also very flexible. With WordPress, you can create any types of website you want. A personal blog or any professional portfolio, government site, or even an online community website. Website called multi-sites. You can make your website beautiful with themes and extensions with the plugins and functionality. And build your own application with it. It's highly flexible.
So the simplicity of it, you're probably indicating that as far as being a developer, but I think too, the simplicity also helps like me as a user, because going in there and creating blogs as I have, it's very easy for me as a user. Is the simplicity also on your side too, because you can just do so much?
It's for both our side, for as a developer and from your side too. So
everybody.
Yes, for everybody.
Well, one of the things that I like about it is that for social media, it's just very easy to keep updated with the way the website and the links are shared to social media. Because I know you and I have talked about this, where Facebook for a while, we were having a problem with the pictures showing up. And so, there's some updates and adjustments that had to be done on the website so that when people shared my content, the pictures and everything that I intended show up. And those are the things that you kind of do too, to help people on their websites if it's not working.
Yes.
Oops, that's my phone. So one of the things that I was impressed with is that you actually ask people to kind of write down some things and to really, I don't think people do this enough. When they want a new website, they don't think about what they want it to do. And
Yes.
that's one of your suggestions is you want to tell us what you ask them?
Before for creating the website, right?
Yeah. I mean, like making a list of actions that you want the visitor to do on your site. What are
Yes.
some things that they might want to think about?
Like when they want to create their own website. Like let's talk about tips before choosing the WordPress theme or things to do before creating their website, right?
Right.
Yes. So this will, if you are going to build a website, then there will be two parts from your point of view as a user point of view, as a, like say, developer point of view or our seller point of view, right? What you want to sell from the website, like service, online goods, in some books. So, and what users want from your website, what's like what they want to see, like visits your images, like see your images, purchase some goods and services. So we have to be more specific, and also conduct some questionnaire with people, with our visitors. So how can we convert our visitors into customers is our main goal.
Right.
That will be our main goal of our website. So let's say uh, mm, uh, jump into the, let's say before creating a website, let's make few points. So it will be easy for us to do. Like I want to make a list of what you think, what visitors would like to do in my website. Like when they come to your website, now as you can say, now as you, sorry.
No, that's a great point. I kind of want to stop you there because what you're saying to all of us is
Yes,
that when you design a website, it's not about me, it's about
yes,
the user.
yes, yes,
How do you want? And that's hard sometimes for people to realize and understand. It's
yes,
what do you want them to do? And
yes,
how can you make it easy for them?
yes.
And
If
a lot of
you,
times,
yes, like some, if you want to sell some goods in your website, and if you make the process complicated, like add into cart and doing to next, going to next step, then another next step, then user will get frustrated.
yep,
They will jump from your website and close it. So that's not the thing we want to do.
it's
We
easy
want to
to,
make,
yep.
yeah,
No, go ahead. Go
simple
ahead.
as possible, right? So let's make at least 3 to 4 points of what will be our website goal. Above 4 points will be more complicated and lack of focus.
Mm-hmm.
So let's stick to 3 to 4 points of what will be the main goal before creating a website or choosing the right theme. In WordPress, it's main about theme. Which theme is suitable and which themes will provide us or help to achieve that goal. Because theme is main important in WordPress.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the big thing is the performance and
Yes.
is it
Next,
gonna, yeah.
yes,
It's so easy to click off because you're
yes,
frustrated. And if you're frustrated, they're not gonna come back.
yes.
And
That's the bounce
so,
rate.
yeah. In fact, I know a friend who had that same problem. She wanted to order products online, and she said, Jennifer, it literally took me half an hour to go through the whole thing. She was the only reason I stayed on is because it's a friend. But she said, she goes, I'm not going to buy anymore because I don't have a half hour to spend to.
Yes,
And I thought she was exaggerating, but she wasn't. It took a long time.
yes. We need to make this simple step with the step just 2 to 3 steps, not more than that.
Yeah. How many
And
clicks do you think it should be between when they find what they want and check out? Like how do you know how many clicks are the best?
2 to 3 will be
2 to
best.
3? Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I thought.
Um,
So go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yes, and the next step is to check the theme which provides you more flexibility and customizability. Means uh, to achieve our goal, themes needs to be more flexible. Like as you can see, uh, sorry, make sure to check the type of page builder it provides, because most theme is most of the pages we designed is based on page builder which themes provides, like visual composer, and there are different types of page builder. I didn't remember because I'm only using one, visual composer.
Okay.
And I think because as you use one, you will become sort of expert on this, and you can create any sort of design that you provide, right?
Right.
So visual composer, I can create like 90% of accuracy design.
Wow.
So
So you can actually then with that background program, Visual Composer, right? You can literally design e-commerce sites, right?
yeah,
So
yes.
selling a product. Um, what other types of sites? Can you give us some examples?
Any sorts of service, like if you any sort of design, like if you want images of here and little description here and sort of animation here, icon here, or any sort of layout.
Wow.
If clients provides you if client provide us any sort of PDF, so sorry, not PDF, Photoshop file, PSD file, sorry, PSD file, which includes design, we can create about 90 to 95% accuracy, and only 5% needs to be done with coding.
So that's really important. And I want to
Yeah.
talk about that if you can just wait for a second, because this is a very, very key point for business owners to understand. When you go to someone to do a website, there's two people involved in the beginning. One person is designer, and the
Yeah.
second person is the web developer, which is you.
Yes.
So what you need is you work with web designers, and so a designer will lay out everything and the look and say, this is what the website should look like. You
Yes.
then in turn take that image and you turn it into code or how it will actually look exactly like that on the website.
Yes.
And that's the key that people need to understand. So when you and I work together, I had the design layout. I knew what it needed to look like. I made a lot of changes and I'm sorry. but but we had the layout and we knew, and then you just said, no problem, Jennifer, I will make it look like that. And that's really what it is. The big key here is that a web designer has the expertise to know what you can do. Whereas for me, I probably made your life miserable. But
No, no, no.
that's the difference. And so it's important that when you go to look at someone to help you build a website, you understand those differences. So
Yes.
Rupesh here, he does all the back end stuff. So like if you want to pop up, like you and I are looking at some different kind of email pop-ups or opt-ins, he can look at those, the coding and the plugins and everything, and make sure it works with your site and that it works efficiently. Now, how those plugins look, if I want a pretty picture on there, that's going to have to come from me. So that's kind of what you do. Oh, but you do the SEO as well. I forgot about that part.
Yes.
So it's great to have a website, but if no one finds you, that doesn't help either, does it?
None.
So
So
go ahead. I apologize because you were going to talk about paying attention to structure and the shiny things, and that's the other thing, is having a good designer. But can you kind of fill us in on not getting distracted?
okay, so speed is also the main key in website. So uh, if themes is what the theme we choose in WordPress is 100% responsible for the speed of our website. So we
So
need to check how light.
Yeah, let me just explain that because I know people are not going to understand. What Rupesh said is themes, THEMES, and really what that is like a template. And so you can have a theme or a structure already done, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, go ahead because I know no one outside of you and I, our world, is going to know what the word theme means. So keep going.
Yes. Also, the WordPress speed depends on the theme you select. Check the performance of the theme before you purchase it. So, before purchasing the theme, the sites provides the performance, how fast is the theme, and what sort of code it is up to date or not, and uh, how soon it has been released, what is its like uh, feedback from people who have purchased it, ratings, and what sorts of customer support it provides. Like if any errors, any problem arises, and we can see from the side that how soon the customer support is responding.
Yeah. And
That's
I
right.
learned that from you too, because when I first came to you, I had a theme and you're like, no, 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 no. Because I think the theme I bought, you said, Jennifer, there's no customer service. Not many people are using it. And you're like, nah. And so then you said exactly what you did. You want to look for a theme that a lot of people have used, that's continually being updated for problems, and that there has a support that you can contact. So yeah, I learned that from you, Rupesh. Thank you.
Welcome. So theme is like processor of the computer.
Yeah.
It's makes everything. It's responsible for doing everything in the website. So so only the few features we add is using the extra plugins or widgets we create or some custom plugins we need. But
And
95% of the word is provided. Tax is provided by the theme we need.
wow, even even more than the plugins.
Yes.
Wow. So, and that's another word, plugins. So, not a lot of people understand that, but that's actually little features that you plug in to your website, and that's where the name comes from. But, so that's another little level of
Yes.
information that maybe most people don't know or want to know. But yeah, plugins are another issue for websites. So I didn't realize that the theme actually did most of that work. So now I understand why you're telling me no, no, no.
Yes, it does most of the works. And theme is also responsible for the SEO
Oh,
because
okay.
yes, how the theme is built and what sort of coding is used in theme. That is directly related to the SEO because we don't want to use any deprecated programming language in the themes. Like Google finds if any language is deprecated, then it's negative for the SEO. And
Oh,
like let's say if um, if one line of coding is enough to display an image, then some theme might use 2 lines of coding, which will increase little bit of HTML code size that will result in increase in the website page size of the pages. The less is the size of the page, the faster the is our website. So that is directly related to the SEO performance.
yeah. As you and I know, because I've loaded down my site and the speed is a problem. So
Yes.
yes, I know we're working on that.
Now I think it will be solved using CDN because in our new server there's CDNs and it is also it also provide a better case this the new hosting so it won't be a problem, right?
You won't. That's good to hear. So, going back, I may have misunderstood you. Um, you said the duplication of a site in Google. Can you explain that? Did I misunderstand you that if there was a duplicate, that would be a problem? Did I misunderstand you?
No, I didn't say like that.
Okay. Yeah. So I misunderstood. I thought you said that Google looked at a duplication. I thought I heard that word. So I apologize. Um, so what you're saying is the speed. That's what you were talking about. Okay. Sorry. Just had to
Yeah.
clarify.
Yes. As I already told you, sales theme, sales satisfaction, and support of WordPress theme. We need to look these three. These are the main important. Like some themes are released recently, so we need to just, and their sales volume is less, and we need to check that also that theme exactly provides what we needed
Yeah.
for our customer.
Well,
So
yeah,
we need
because it's 95% of what your website does.
depends on, yes. So we need to wait and let's check how what is the sales number and how soon it is increasing. And because the new theme might also be best option as, but we need to rush because the sales volume is low. So let's wait at least a month if the sales volume increases, and let's check if customer support is good and their like feedbacks is nice, like 5 out of 5 star, then that's the good thing you need to
Yeah.
choose.
So well, I know you did for in my case, but do you have like specific themes that you recommend and that you can easily work with for people? I mean, that's what you
Yes,
did with me, but I'm wondering if you do that with everyone.
yes, I mainly used two WordPress theme. Like one is Avada,
Okay.
that's the number one WordPress theme, and another Jupyter. It
Yeah, I
provides,
know. I think that's the one that mine is on, correct?
yes, I'm using mostly Jupyter theme because it provides highly flexibility. Like I said, I can create 90% of design, 95% of design using Jupyter theme.
Jupiter. And so
Yeah.
this is the theme here actually on Rupesh's site that I'm showing. So for those of you listening, if you come over to the YouTube channel, you'll see the video of this. But his Jupiter, it's Jupiter. Is it Jupiter 5? Is that the full?
Yes, yes.
Okay. But
I need
yeah,
to update my logo.
I know. Well, no, that's good because that's the theme that, everybody that we like. Um,
Yes.
so you do a lot of different things too. You do blog design, you do websites, but I like that you can also create WordPress in different languages. Is that correct?
Yes, WordPress supports in various languages by default.
Okay,
Around 70 plus languages it supports.
nice. So I'm just looking at all your stuff here on the website. And you also do a competitor analysis too when you do SEO, which is
Yes, yes.
interesting. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, computer analysis means there's lots of online tools and online sites we use to check the focus keywords, mainly what they are using, and what's the uh, let's say typical word I forgot, but value of the focus keyword, impression of the focus keyword they are using, and we also use Google Google AdSense to get that impression.
Google Trends?
Yes, Google AdSense and
No, I think it's,
to
go ahead.
AdWords.
Sorry, you
Google,
said Google license. Okay, I apologize.
yeah, Google AdWords to get that the value of impression, and what sort of meta tags and meta descriptions and they are using, and what's their position status, and how is, if our site is new, then we need to start with the high impression also and lower impression keyword also, because we need to merge both, not add do not include only high impression keywords, because we need also to target the low impression keywords,
Yeah.
because there are also people who are sourcing for those keywords too.
Really?
So yes, so
So
don't,
you can actually see the keywords that are being used then.
yeah, yes, Google AdWords provides the impressions of that keywords. Like if you want to buy a watch, let's say watch in USA, let's say, as 1,000 impressions, then what's near me? Sorry. What's up near me as will have around 500 impressions.
Yep.
Today's, as you can see, today's trend is been changing. We use Google Voice, like say Google find a WhatsApp near me, locate a store, what store near me, and they will display it, right?
Right.
So we need to change the trends as per. Recently, Google has rolled out lots of changes.
Have they?
Few weeks ago.
Oh, they did.
Yes.
They're always changing things.
Yes. And even my browser gets freezing because I don't know. They had updated the changes, but something there's a problem, I think, in new update.
Yeah. Well, there's always an update. Even in social media, there's always an update. There's always an algorithm change. And then nobody knows what it is because they've changed it because all of us try to do what they say, or we try to change it so that we get ranking higher. And then they're like, oh, no, we're going to change it. Is there any websites that you recommend? Like, I know if I want to know about SEO, I like Moz, M-O-Z. Are there any other websites that you recommend that people can learn if they wanted just to learn a little bit more?
For SEO, Moz is also great.
Yeah.
We use both SEMrush, SEM, SEMrush and Moz for the SEO.
And so he's saying SEM Rush, RUSH, right? That one. I forgot about that site. That's a very good site. And then the other one that I go to occasionally, but this tends to be over my pay grade. I can you can go down a rabbit hole very easily on this one. But yeah, local SEO, things like that. But they have some free tools there as well as the blog. And I think I'm always on the blog just because I want to be educated about things. And like you said, there's so many things that change.
Yes, as soon as the Google update major changes, they will publish the blog, what's the changes and how we can change to be up to date.
Yep. Yeah. So, and that's again why you're hired, because you've been keeping up and you know the changes from Google, because Google has its web developer blog and everything too. I don't have time. I have enough time to do social media for my clients and learn about that. I don't want to learn about SEO and websites. So this is why we hire professionals. Is there anything that I apologize because I didn't ask you this before, so now I'm putting you on the spot. Is there anything, like, did you want to offer anything to anybody to give you a call? We can go to your site, Rupesh Karna.
So, as you know, that being website is not enough. You need to do SEO too. So I would like to suggest to check the status of your SEO using GT Matrix site.
Okay.
It will point out what's your performance of website, that it needs to be improved or not. So depending on that, you can hire any SEO expert or call for anyone to improve the SEO. Because if the status is low, then let's say you are being negatively affected by your website.
Yeah.
So let's scan in GT Matrix for your website. If the grade is higher, then no need to worry. If it's C or D grade, then we need to do lots of SEO in there. Yes, for
because
performance and all.
If it has a bad grade, then nothing you do really is going to happen. Google doesn't like you, basically.
Yeah. So your site needs to be loaded in around 3 to 4 seconds maximum, and average page size of your website should be around maximum, let's say 3 MB, but we can make it at least minimum up to 1 MB. 1 MB is good.
That's a fast site.
Yes, that fast site. The faster the site loads, the higher rank it will get.
And that really holds true for mobile too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And most people are using their phone anyway to search right now.
Mm-hmm.
Most people.
Yes, it's increasing day by day.
Yes, I know. Trust me, I know. So yeah, that's a very good thing. So you could have a desktop version, but you also have to look at the mobile version and make sure both of those, the speed is up. So, well, thank you so much, Rupesh. How can they get a hold of you? By going to your site?
Yes, you can go in homepage and from there you can book a 20-minute call session with me if you want.
Yep. And you have a contact me. So I know you have email here. That's how you and I pretty much converse most of the time because of our work schedules. And you can go ahead and reach out to him through his contact me form. But if you want to reach out to me, I can put you in touch with Rupesh too. So no problems. All right, Rupesh, thank you so much for coming on and telling us a little bit more about WordPress. I appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure and it's a great platform to express myself.
Thank you. Have a good day.